Hello everyone, my name is Fredolini Jus, and today me and my friend will presenting my research titled The Comparison Level of Depression, Anxiety and Stress Between Gender Among Final Year FSR Students. Before we start, I will introduce our team member first. Me, Fredolini binti Jus, Nurjuwati binti Baklayan, Muhammad Wafiuddin, Muhammad Sharil, and Siti Shara Adini. For introduction, this study looked at the level of depression, anxiety, and stress among final year male and female students from the Faculty of Sports Science and Recreation. The study was conducted at UATM Aeropolis. We used the DAS-21 questionnaire to measure mental health level, and the data were analyzed using SPSS version 29 to compare difference between gender. We have two objectives. Objective first, to determine the level of depression, anxiety, and stress among final year FSR students based DAS-21 score. Objective number two, to compare the depression, anxiety, and stress score between male and female students. Next, for hypothesis. For null hypothesis, there is no significant difference in depression, anxiety, and stress levels between male and female final year FSR student. For alternative hypothesis, there is a significant difference in depression, anxiety, and stress level between male and female final year FSR student.
Okay, for the first step we took was transferring the data from Excel to SPSS. The survey data was entered into Excel with each question representing a column and each respondent representing a row. The data was then saved in XL, SX or CSV format and imported to SPSS. We made sure that the variable names we taken from the first row of Excel that SPSS could read the data correctly. Okay, for the next step, we check for missing data and errors. We use the frequency function in SPSS to ensure that there were no missing or incorrect entries. The results showed that there were no missing value and the data was correct. Okay, after that, we examine outlier and data normality, which is using the explore function in SPSS. We identify any outlier and check the skewness and kurtosis of the data. We also run the Shapiro-Wilkie test to assess normality and found that the data did not follow a normal distribution.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. I want to show you how to do the manual scoring, where the scoring process is performed in SPSS. By first, you need to click the transform menu. Then you need to select in the compute variable. Then type in depression in the target variable box. You need to calculate the total depression score by ending all the related close ended questionnaire items such as S1 plus S3 plus S4 plus S5 plus S6 and plus S7 in the numeric operation box before click OK. After which the same compute variable procedure is repeated by selecting the transform and compute variable to create the anxiety variable by summing all the anxiety related to the item. And finally, repeating exactly the same step once more to complete the stress variable by entering the is corresponding item in result in the three new variable, which is have depression, anxiety, and stress. Thank you.
In this session, I will explain how we conduct descriptive statistical analysis using SPSS for data collected from final year FSR student. Our questionnaire include variables such as gender, depression, anxiety, and stress, which will help you compare the mental health levels between male and female students. Now, I will explain how we do descriptive statistic analysis using SPSS for the demographic data from our respondent. The data includes gender, age, and course program. For categorical variable like gender and course program, go to Analyze, choose descriptive statistic and click frequency. After selecting the variable, click OK. For example, if the frequency show 50% male and 50% female, the gender distribute is balanced. For continuous variable like age, we use mean the standard variation. For example, if the mean age is 24 with a standard variation of 1.2, most respondents are around 24 years old. We also use bar charts to visualize the data by selecting charts and bar charts after frequency analysis. Use SPSS helps use clearly understand the demographic profile of our respondents for further analysis. In this session, I will explain how to conduct descriptive statistical analysis using SPSS for the DSS-21 data. The DSS-21 measure depression, anxiety, and stress using a light scalar range from 0 did not apply to me at all to 3 apply to me very much or most of the time. The goal here is to compare the level of depression, anxiety, and stress between male and female final year student in FSR. Next, we will analyze the questionnaire items under the DSS-21. First, open SPSS, go to Analyze, select Descriptive Statistic and click on Descriptives. This will open the descriptive analysis for your data. And second, select variable. In the descriptive dialog box, select the variable, for example, anxiety, depression, and stress, and gender, and move them into the variable box. Third, choose statistic. Click the option button to select the statistic display such as mean, standard deviation, minimum and maximum, then click continue. The last view result. After running the analysis, the output will display the descriptive statistic for the select variable, including the mean, standard deviation, and range for each variable.
For interior analysis, coloration analysis was used to examine the relationship between depression, anxiety, and stress. Before conducting the analysis, the anomaly of the data was checking the determine the approved statistic test. Since the variable were continued, correlation analysis was subsidiary for this studies. The analysis was conduct user SPSS by selection analysis, followed by correlation and B varied the variable depression, anxiety, and stress. We intro the analysis. Percent correlation was used for normally disparate data. Segment correlation was used for normally disparate data. Two talent test, one athlete with significant levels set 8 P less than 0.05. The output generation, correction, confidence, and P value which were using the determine the strength and significance of the relationship between the variable. The correction confit indicate the strength of the relationship with the P value determined, but here the relationship is statistically significant. A P value less than 0.05 indicate is significant relationship between the variable. Therefore, this analysis explains why here depression, anxiety, and stress are significantly related among the respondents based on the study objective. Thank you.